Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing my September favorites. Most everything is beauty related. I do have like one fashion item. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So my first favorite this month is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation, and I wear 110 Creamy Natural, and I've had this for maybe about 2 months. I put up a video a little while ago from Walmart, which was like a Walmart haul, and this was part of it. And the hype of this is definitely true. Like, I love this stuff and I'll definitely repurchase it. You can't beat the price. It's like $6 or $7. I can't remember, but I think the shade range is okay. I think they have quite a few you can choose from, but I wasn't really paying attention when I got it. The lasting power on this is awesome. Like, it lasts pretty much all day. I don't touch up at work, and I don't see any breakdown or anything like that with the product. And it does give a very like natural finish that I like a lot. So I definitely would recommend this if you haven't tried it. Plus, like I said, you can't beat the price. I think it's like $6 or $7. The next thing is a brush, and this is the Real Techniques blush brush. And I just got this maybe within the last month from Ulta. They were having a sale that was like buy one get one 50% off Real Techniques, and now I can't remember which other brush I bought along with this. I'm looking at my table, but I don't remember. But I love this. It really applies blush really well. I've already washed this a couple of times and it washes really well too. So I do like this a lot, and I think this was $7.99. So the next two products are on the more higher end side, one of which was kind of seen as a controversial product for the holiday like palette collections that are coming out for this season, and it's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit palette, and this is $80 at Sephora and wherever Hourglass is sold, and it comes with 6 powders. So I don't have either of the palettes that Hourglass has come out with the ambient powders or blushes. I don't have anything really from Hourglass other than a couple of lip glosses and then like a mineral veil that I got as a sample. So for me, this was worth the splurge because I wanted to try the palettes and the different type of products that they have, but I didn't want to get multiple different types of packages or anything like that. And then I also don't use product up. Like, I don't hit pan on a lot of my products very often. Like, that doesn't happen. So even though it is expensive, it was an okay purchase for me, and that's kind of how I justified it. So this comes with a pretty decent sized mirror and then 6 powders. So you have dim light, iridescent light, and diffuse light. And then you have 2 blushes. You have a Mood Exposure and Luminous Flush, and then you have a bronzer, which is Luminous Bronze Light. And I like Mood Exposure. I do use the bronzer from time to time, and then I use the this powder and then this powder alongside the iridescent. I don't use iridescent light very often. I think that's the powder in this palette that is like special to this palette. Like, they don't sell it outside of this product, but I do like it. I get a lot of use out of it. I use it every single day, so it was kind of worth the purchase for me. Now the next thing was also $80 or $85, I think, $80 or $85 from Nordstrom, and I got it. I went through my Ebates account, and so I got some money back with this purchase. But it's the MAC, I think this is the natural palette, and it's 15, right? Yeah, 15 shadows. And if you made a palette like this at MAC, it would be like $160 or $165. So this is a decent buy, actually. And they have this palette right here has some of their iconic shades like Carbon and Wedge, All That Glitters. What else is in here? Beauty Mark, Satin Taupe. So it has like a lot of very like famous MAC shadows, and I actually have never used any MAC eyeshadows previous to this. And the only other MAC product I've ever used was like a lip, I think it's called a lip glass, and it was in the Pink Lemonade scent or flavor or whatever you would call it. But I love this. I use this almost every single day. I just recently also purchased the Lorac Pro palette, and I also like that a lot, but I've found that I've been reaching for this palette more than the Lorac Pro, even though that's awesome quality. It would definitely have made my favorites as well, but I felt like I should only have one eyeshadow palette. I don't know why, but anyway. So this is the one I chose. But I thought it was a great investment. They have a couple of others that are specific to Nordstrom that you can also purchase. One I think is like the Finest palette, but I didn't really see myself using those colors as often as I would this more neutral palette. So I've been really enjoying that. I have two lipstick products, one of which is already on my lips right now, and it's the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Cruella. I've had mine since my birthday in January, so this is the older product I was mentioning, but it's just a straight up really like classic red, and I love this. I use this a lot. I wore it in my engagement pictures that we took a couple weeks ago in Savannah, and the lasting power on these are awesome. You know, it wears nicely. It doesn't like wear off really funky, you know, where you have like patchiness or anything like that. And I really like this. Like if I went through the whole thing, I would definitely repurchase this. And I've looked at other ones, but that I'm interested in buying, I just haven't actually like taken the plunge to buy any others. The next I mentioned in my fall favorites, and it's my fall favorites tag that I posted like a week or two ago. It's the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in the cream formulation. It's 440 Cherries in the Snow, and this is a very there's like a hair on it, I'm sorry. This is like a very iconic color from Revlon, and I'm describing it as like a pink red berry color. It's actually a lot pinker than you would think it would be, but I love this. I've worn this several times this month, if not, you know, a lot. But the price on these are really great. I think, you know, they're usually around $6 to $8 depending on where you get it. And then you know, the color range is awesome, and the formulation is also very good. However, the lasting power on these is not the best. You know, after I eat, I always have to reapply. After I drink something, I usually have to reapply. It really doesn't last, but maybe if I'm not eating or drinking anything, maybe like a couple of hours. But I just purchased a whole bunch from Ulta because all their Revlon products were 40% off. So I just went crazy and got a whole bunch that I've been wanting to try and thought were interesting, or had heard they were dupes for certain other types of lipsticks that are more higher end. So I might have that as a blog post showing you which ones that I purchased in that, because I do have quite a collection now, and I love them all, and they're all very different in color. My next favorite is Gucci Guilty Eau de Toilette, and this is actually the second sample that I've gotten. This one was from Ulta. The one that I used completely up, like I don't think I've ever used up a perfume before, but I used up an entire sample of this, which is actually saying something, in the month of September. I love this, and every time I wore it, I got compliments. Oh, you smell so nice. You know, those sorts of things. So I was happy to get another sample from that Ulta order I made with all the Revlon lipsticks. And I actually I had a Sephora gift card, so I went ahead and purchased like the little rollerball version, which was like $31. That's how much I love it, because I have like one nice perfume from like Tosca or something, Tocca. I love that perfume, and it was expensive. And that's like my one nice perfume, and then everything else is like samples like this. So I went ahead and did the splurge, $31 worth of the splurge for that, because I love it so much. The next thing is something that you can't buy, but you could potentially make it, and but my sister made this for me, and it was in my shower, so it's a little icky. But it's a lemon rosemary scrub, and my sister makes kind of bath and face products that's something that she's into, and it's really cool, and the stuff that she's made is awesome, and I've loved everything she's given me. But that's definitely my favorite. I've already used that whole tub, but it has a really fresh smell. But then also, it's like I'm a lotioner. Like, I love lotion, and I always lotion after I take a bath or a shower. You know, no matter what, I always like lotion. I don't have to lotion after I use this. That It's how exfoliating it is. That's how soft it makes my skin, and I've really been enjoying that. But I think she uses like coconut oil and then sugar scrub, or sugar as the scrub, and then she has the essential oils of lemon and rosemary in there. So I love that. And so my battery died, and now I'm filming on my phone. So where I left off, I believe, is my last favorite, which is this fashion item, which is a purse. And it's from H&M. I have no idea what it's called, but it's a crossbody kind of, I don't know if you'd call it like a burgundy, kind of oxblood color. It's not the best quality because the zippers have a hard time, but I don't have a crossbody bag, and I wanted something for the fall so that I could go, it's easier to go shopping with something that's crossbody than like my Louis Vuitton Speedy that I have to hold right here, because it's just, that's not like the best purse to go shopping with because it's heavy and it's not like the easiest thing to carry like a crossbody. So I went ahead and purchased this. I don't know if I mentioned it, but it was $17.99 at H&M, and it's very simple. It just has this one flap with two zippers that have little strings, and the inside is actually a decent amount of size, and then it has a little zip pocket here. And I've actually gotten a lot of wear out of this already just for September, but I know I'm going to use it a lot more in October because we like to go to the farmer's market, and we like to walk around our downtown area, and it's nice to have this when I know I'm going to be carrying other packages kind of thing, like, you know, the farmer's market and stuff. And when I'm walking, it's nice to have a bag that's easy to carry. So that was like the reason why I purchased that. So that is my September favorites. I feel like every time I film something, something dies, my memory card fills up. I tried to film this earlier today, and my dog was going crazy, and I just had to like quit and like be like, I'm gonna film this later because he's going crazy. So let me know down below in the comments what your favorite products for September are. I'm really interested in hearing what you have to say. Also subscribe if you like what you have seen. I know I'm kind of in and out of posting things just because of my work schedule and what I have going on in my life right now, but I'm still excited to put things up, and am looking for any suggestions you might have as well for something that you'd like to see from me. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night or day, whatever time of day you are watching this.